Once upon a time, on an old farm, there was a duck family, and Mother Duck had been sitting on a clutch of a new egg, and new eggs too. It was about time that my egg hatched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 duckling I have. But something was not right. That egg didn't hatch, and it is bigger than the rest. I don't remember laying that 7th egg. I wonder how it got here. Or did I count the eggs wrongly? But before she had time to think about it, the last egg finally hatched. A strange-looking duckling with great feathers that should have been yellow gazed at a worried mother. The ducklings grew quickly, but Mother Duck had a secret worry. I can't understand how this ugly duckling can be one of mine. The great duckling certainly wasn't pretty, and since he ate far more than his brothers, he was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy. His brothers didn't want to play with him. "We don't want to play with you. You are so ugly. You're not one of us. We don't like you. You look horrible, not like us. Your eyes are big and your beak is flat. You're not like us. Go somewhere else. You don't belong here. Stay away from us." And all the farmyard folks simply laughed at him. "Ha ha ha ha! You look so funny. Where did you come from? Did you get lost? Stay away from us. You don't belong here." He felt sad and lonely, while Mother Duck did her best to console him. "Poor little ugly duckling, why are you so different from the others?" And the ugly duckling felt worse than ever. He secretly wept at night and felt nobody wanted him. "Nobody loves me. They all tease me. Why am I different from my brothers? Why?" Then, one day, at sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. He stopped at the pond and began to question all the other birds. "Do you know of any duckling with gray feathers like mine?" But everybody shook their heads in scorn. "We don't know anyone as gray as you. We're sorry." The ugly duckling was not discouraged, and so he kept asking questions. He went to another pond, where a pair of large geese gave him the same answer. "Do you know of any duckling with gray feathers like mine?" "We don't know anyone as ugly as you. Don't stay here. Go away. It's dangerous. There are men with guns around here." The duckling was weary and was sorry too. He had ever left the farmyard. Then one day, he reached an old country woman's cottage. Thinking he was a stray goose, she caught him. "I'll put this in a hatch. I hope it's a female and lays plenty of eggs," said the old woman, whose eyesight was poor. But the ugly duckling laid not a single egg. The hen kept frightening him. "Just wait. If you don't lay eggs, the old woman will pop you into the pot." And the cat said, "Ee, meow, hip. I hope the woman cooks you. Then I can gnaw at your bones." The poor only duckling was so scared that he lost his appetite. Though the old woman kept stuffing him with food and grumbling, "If you don't lay eggs, At least hurry up and get fat. I hope someone would love me. Then one night, finding the door open, he escaped. Once again, he was all alone. He fled as far away as he could, and at dawn, he found himself in a thick bed of reeds. If nobody wants me, I'll hid here forever. There was a plenty of food, and the duckling began to feel a little happier. Though he was lonely, one day at sunrise, he saw a flight of beautiful birds wing overhead, white, with long slender necks, yellow beaks, and large wings. They were migrating south. If I only could look like them, just for a day. Winter came, and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped exhausted to the ground, but the farmer found him and put him in a big jacket pocket. I'll take him home to my children. They look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen. The duckling was showered with kindly care at the farmer's house. In this way, the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitterly cold winter. However, by springtime, was all grown up. I'll set him free by the pond. That was when the duckling saw himself mirrored in the water. Goodness, how I changed! I hardly recognize myself. The flight of swans winged north again and glided on the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kind and soon made friends. We are swans like you. We are not duckling. We are different. Where have you been hiding? It's a long story. Now, he swam majestically with his fellow swans. One day, he heard children on the river bank exclaim, "Look at the young swan! He's the finest of them all. It looks beautiful. Its wings are amazing, and it swims elegantly." The ugly duckling now is a beautiful being. He was very sad, but now he's really happy. The end.